Hey guys, so I'm just back on the Norwich save, and got quite a lot going on at the moment. So with England, I'm in the World Cup and actually doing quite really well. So I think I'll start there. Um, so the World Cup's been taking place in England as well, so that helps a little bit. And as you'll see, if I go on to schedule, how we've got on so far. Um, oh, you probably see there, I'm into a World Cup final. So we started off with World Cup group, and then we beat Algeria 4-1, got us through to the second round. Then played South Korea, and everything we touched just went in. 11-0 we won. That's unreal. Biggest win I've had as an England manager in all the FMs I've ever had, I think. So, yeah, so that went crazy. Then we had a really tough match against Portugal. I went to extra time, and Harry Kane scored 114 minutes into extra time. So we got through that. That's probably the toughest match we've had. Then played Switzerland, who were very, very defensive. Took us a long while to break them down, but when we did, we've got 2 goals. Harry Kane again. He's now on 101 goals for England, and he's retiring at the end of the season. Um, so this is his swan song, really. So that was a good win. And then we now played Italy in the semi-final. Um, Jerome Cruz got a hat trick. Very, very. He's going to be my number one England striker for a long, long time now. Very, very good. They did get it back to 3-2, and they scored in the last couple of minutes, so a bit nervy. But we managed to hold on. And as I say, 9.7 rating for him because he's brilliant. And Saka played really well as well. Well, both my fullbacks did. So that now leaves us in a World Cup final against Brazil, which we'll probably play in a little while. Um, yeah, so if you look at the squad and how well they're doing, I say got lots of greens, playing very, very well. Yeah, you can't argue with that. 7 assists for Arnold, 13 goals for Cruz. He's just yeah, playing very, very well. You can't fault that at all. Um, so that's the England side of it. I say just got the last game of the Brazil game. So I doubt by reaching the final I'm going to get sacked. So I'll probably be going again for the Nations League. Yeah, so that's that. And we go back to the Norwich side. Um, so we're now about to start the season again. So we've got a few friendlies coming up, and they're Man United in the Community Shield. Um, I have done a bit of transfer business. So I've let where's he gone? So I let a couple of young youth players leave, and also let Hemodic leave as well. A little bit gutted about this. Well, I say a little bit gutted. He's 30, 31 years old, only a 3-star rating, and he's you say he's dropping down as he's getting older. So he wasn't going to be a regular first teamer. And they say he's been such a good servant for me. I didn't want to upset him and lose him, so he leaves the club in a bad way. I did get 34 million for him, from Newcastle, so that's not too bad. But like I say, he's been excellent for me. 7 or above rating all the time, and come in when we needed someone to shore up my defence. So he's such a good player. So he left, but I did bring in a replacement for him. It must have been in the back end of last season. Yeah, so I got a young English centre half who's now been in my England side as well. 3.5 star potential, maybe more, I'd imagine. Very, very good player. 24 years old. I say for 30 million from Bayern, where he started 23 matches or 24 matches and done okay. So he's now going to come in and be my first choice centre half now. He can play anywhere across the back as well. So saved a bit of money as well, being paying 100k a week instead of 200k for a Modic. So yeah, I think he's going to get better all the time. So yeah, brought him in. I also let go of. No, sorry, just got people I brought in. So I've now brought in a wonder kid from Benfica. I paid his release clause of 34.5 million. Um, yeah, his stats is going to get very good. Let's say he's got could be a 5-star potential rating. Midfield centre. which places I need really. For 20 years old, got very good passing and technique and vision, very very good. So media description wonder kid. Um, Paid him 66k a week on a 5-year contract as well, so he's going to be here a long time. He's probably good enough to be in around the squad already, so he's going to be around, let's say, in the first team squad. So he's a player I brought in. And then I got this Italian wonder kid as well on a free transfer. My scouts picked him up, said he's very, very good. I think he's better than that, definitely. I think time he gets going. So I'll probably learn him out. He's 24 years old. So he's been in there. Played a lot of games in the Italian B League. But last season, 11 goals, 10 assists. So he could be a little gem that I might have got my hands there for free. So I don't want to go on a 5-year contract as well. So he's come in. If you look at our finances, we're not looking too bad. So I got a bit of money towards the end of the last season, so because we were like minus 40, and I've cut the wage bill by 500,000 already. So that's not bad. I've got 9 million left if I need to, but probably won't use it because I think we've got quite a strong squad now. Might let some of these fringe players go. I did sign this Preston midfielder as well, Lewis Lee, because the only reason I did that was because he was on my TikTok live and he's asking about himself and stuff like that. And to be fair, he had a pretty good season with Preston at the time, like 11 assists. He was doing okay, so that's the only reason I signed him. But yeah, that's just what I'm like. So he come in. I got some of my loan players come back. This youngster, we come from my youth system. He had a better season towards the end of last season. So we've been on Champions in the last season. And did okay, and he's now been with Ireland at the World Cup, and he's had a brilliant tournament with them. So he's improving all the time. Got very very good stats for an 18-year-old. 8 caps up already in 18, so and worth a lot of money. He's definitely going to be in and around the first team as well. So as I say, I'll show my centre half. Yes, I just brought him as well. So so there might be a couple of players leave, which I'll probably update you with later on. I have now gave Kimmich a new contract for another year, so he's gone from. I'm only paying him 155k a week now for another year instead of 275, so saved a bit of money there. And also Goretzka, he was on 250 and he's on 130 now as well. So just saved himself a bit of money. So he is going down, so he'll be a bit part player this time. But they're still good to have around the squad. So they're good. They're still 4-star ratings and stuff, and even like Kimmich is even higher than that. My goalkeeper had a really good World Cup with Colombia. They got to the semi-finals, lost to Brazil. So he's done really well. And if you look at, sorry, the computer just being a little bit slow, which is a bit annoying. Not even the one I wanted. He's happy to stay at the club now. So there was rumoured of him being taken over and getting a tycoon come back in again. But that's not looking like it's going to happen anymore. So I still can't get my new stadium that I need. I think we need a new stadium to make ourselves even bigger than what we are. So that's my big aim, to get a new stadium. We've only got 33,000 stadium. Even though it's lovely and nice, it's not big enough for what we are now. So it's kind of holding me back a little bit. So yeah, so that's the update on the Norwich in England. So I'm going to play the Brazil match, and then maybe try and get a couple of these youngsters out who don't need to be there. They're only there to make up the numbers, because a bit silly. He'll let too many people out on loan. I didn't have enough to bring in really who are good to be on the bench, so they'll be gone. So I haven't really got anybody else come through. Say they've got a couple of strikers who might be good enough to be around the first team squad now. He has got 4 caps for Argentina now. So good potential as well. So like I say, he could be in and around the first team squad now. He had a bit of a poor season on loan at Benfica. but he's still going to be a very good player. And my left back I brought in in the middle of the last season is another one who's going to be in around the first team squad now. So I think I've got a little bit more squad depth now as well. Some good players. I'm probably going to loan this other youngster I brought covering my academy back out on loan, and he had a half decent season. Oh, it's all right. He had a half decent season, 12 goals and 47 in League One. I might try and loan to a Championship club just to bring him out a bit more. So you got a lot of these players who are very good at say, and I feel like I should probably keep him in around the squad, but then I'm getting a bit of a build up of strikers now, so he could. He's had one good season with Derby, then he went on loan to Ajax, didn't get any game time, which is really frustrating. So I think he might be due just another loan in the Championship just to get his confidence up and scoring a few goals. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one could do. So he's definitely good enough to be around the first team squad. So there's a few players here who Lacau as well. He's another striker I've got. He did have a half decent season. 12 goals in 36 matches, with 7th rating in Spain. So he could probably go out on a loan again because he's not going to get anywhere near my strikers, Fati and Odiemi. And then I've got Larson in flat front as well. And obviously, where is he? Lacau as well. So yeah, this could. I've got a little bit of thinking to do. What's probably best for the team? I probably could let one of my youngsters go. I'll probably get some good money for him, so that might help the bank balance as well. So yeah, I'm going to go away and have a little think about what to do now. So just play this England game and see how we got on. But yeah, cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's say if you don't mind the video, give us a like or comment if there's anything you want to ask me and stuff. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, cheers, guys.